And welcome back to another episode of A Toy Kind of Mood. I'm your co-host, Bobby Bexar, and with me is the booster gold to my blue beetle, Kevin Wish. What's up, dude?
How's it going, everybody? How's it going, Robert?
Going good, going good. Now, this episode is brought to you by alcohol. Yay. Now, okay, so it was Marvel Thursday, Marvel Legends Thursday, but we had a lot to cover before that. So once again, let's jump into something that, as you can see behind me, Kevin and I both love, Masters of the Universe. Now, yep. Kevin, you, Travis, and I are going to PowerCon.
Certainly are.
Hell yes.
It's really nice that we're going to get together, finally getting back into the convention circuit.
Yes.
Sadly, we will not be able to go to Comic-Con this year. There will be some sort of a Comic-Con, I've heard, in November, Thanksgiving weekend of all weekends. Which
is that still going?
That's bizarre. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. My friend Courtney's. She's my liaison to that. She has my ticket because apparently if you have a Comic-Con pass, you don't have to pay for a ticket. I don't understand how that's working, or I heard grumblings of it's $75 for the weekend, but you automatically get a ticket if you had a pass. Man, I don't know. I get a different text from her every other day about that working. If you really want to know, I think the Comic-Con website's got the best information about it, but I keep hearing everything right now is hearsay until they actually make an official word about that. But you know what? We're talking about PowerCon.
Exactly. So. PowerCon. These guys.
Yes.
Now, I've never gone to PowerCon. I've always wanted to go to PowerCon. You didn't have to sell me much on it. It's like having a person not eating all day, and they're like, "Hey, are you hungry?" I'm like, I don't know. Here's a good pizza. Like, all right, I'll eat it. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, nothing's been revealed yet, other than the exclusives.
Oh yeah. They usually use Mattel usually attends that, and Super 7 attends that as well, and they usually they announce their reveals there. Super 7 sadly no longer has the license to produce most Master Universe merchandise figures because Mattel took that license back. Mondo is producing the 12-inch, 13-inch. I wouldn't call them dolls, but they're basically dolls. But they're
tall.
They're the tall action figures.
Tall action figures. There we go. Exactly. The 12-inch action figures.
Which I probably will purchase. Hordak, the regular version of Hordak did go up for sale on the Mondo website and on BBTS. That's the regular version. They're going to do a blue version, the cartoon based on the cartoon look.
Really?
Sort of. It's going to have the same sculpt, but it'll have blue skin instead of gray skin, and that's the one I'm going to purchase. And then also I'm going to, of course, buy She-Ra to go along with that, and that's about $575 for both of those, which is. Some people buy Mezco, some people buy, statues. I was like, I just like Hordak and She-Ra are my jam. So
I can't argue. I've got my cap.
That's cool. It's dope.
Yeah, I need War of the Captain America really badly. All right. There were exclusives we did pick up. Travis, yes. You and I all got either the fake or
the Faker 2-pack. They call it the Leo Faker 2-pack. It's Faker and basically Faker Battle Cat. It's Faker Battle Cat, orange and blue paint scheme. Didn't know much about that character, but the 2-pack looked pretty cool. So
it did look cool.
Yeah. And then I also purchased the Grayskull accessory pack as well.
Which I got as well to go along with.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was was it the Lords of Evil?
I don't really know what that's called. It's got Hordak in a different paint scheme. It's got 2 red Horde troopers, and I think it's got a different Grizzlor, like a black Grizzlor.
Yeah.
It's called the Horde Multi-Pack, actually.
Oh, I was wrong. All right.
Master Universe Origins Horde Multi-Pack. I don't even know if it's got a name or not, but it's just called Horde Multi-Pack on the website.
Okay. Yeah.
And another one's called the Faker 2-pack, and the other one's called the Secrets of Grayskull accessory pack. That's what PowerCon is calling it. There might be an actual name for it that I don't know. My level of nerd on He-Man and She-Ra is probably right here. Some people are right there. And so I'm I know a lot about He-Man and She-Ra, but I don't know everything. Yeah.
That being said, we have seen some reveals from Pixel Dan. It was Fisto, Stinkor, the Snake Goddess Tila, And
Yeah,
then the what was it, the Battle Damage He-Man on Battle Cat, which is like more.
that, and also they showed a different version of Red Beast Man, like angry red, like he was in the Lords of Power
Yes.
my pack, but now this is a different deco, but it's basically the same figure.
Right. Now I don't know which one I pre-ordered.
Mhm.
I kind of went by KJ's, like this one I think it is. I pre and so I'm hoping I got Fisto because it
Okay.
wasn't showing on Amazon who it was. It was just like showing like pre-order for like future Master of the Universe, and I'm hoping it was Fisto.
Okay.
Either way, I got it for free, but still, I was like, come on. Uh, and I still, where is he? I haven't. Oh yeah, I still have original Stinkor.
Do you still smell?
Does not. Thank God.
The one
But,
that we're, because I did pre-order Stinkor. The Stinkor we're supposed to be getting is going to stink.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
supposed
I mean, it doesn't matter. I keep all mine in the package anyway. They look really freaking cool. Yeah. What's up with the Battle Damage He-Man with Battle Cat? Is it just another Battle Cat or?
I don't remember seeing it, so like your guess is as good as mine. I only saw just. I probably didn't watch. I was a bad He-Man fan. I didn't watch the whole cast that Pixel Dan did. I only watched about the 4 figures: the Stinkor, Fisto, Goddess, and Red Beast Man. I didn't stick around for the Battle Damage He. It's Battle Damage He-Man with Battle Cat, like they come as a 2-pack.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I didn't pre-order it. I don't know what the story is with it,
Okay.
but I'll
We're
research.
batting 1,000 now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not as hardcore into the line, I'd say, as some are, because as you know my He-Man and She-Ra history, I have the old stuff.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Since I have some of my stuff. It's just I have lost quite a bit, so I'm re-getting it. Now what we can. Okay. So we
I
started
got
a little rocky.
I got this, like these jammies right here, like this Filmation trap.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, that Mattel did,
I
because
like that.
probably what you already know, like from our chat. Like I like a lot of stuff that reminds me of the cartoon. Like
Yep.
that looks like it just jumped right out of the cartoon.
Yep.
What we had as kids didn't really look like the cartoon that
They did
much.
not. They did not. I will give you that much. Now speaking of cartoons, coming out in July will be Kevin Smith's He-Man's the Master Universe Revelations, and we did get pictures of those from it's He-Man, Battle Cat,
Uh-huh.
Skeletor, Evelyn, Mossman, and then Skelegod, which I have no idea what that's about. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
We have clear pictures. How are you feeling about these?
Okay, so you want the good, the bad, or the ugly?
Let's go bad, good, ugly.
Bad, good, ugly. All right. The bad is that yeah, the bad is that that He-Man and that Skeletor really missed the mark for me. I'm gonna pass. Um, the good is
Yeah,
that actually the secondary characters, Evelyn and Mossman, they look pretty dang good. Actually,
I really do.
I don't really have anything that they're gonna possibly fit into, but I do. I heard rumor that they are in scale. Um, Apologize about that. I do. They are in scale with the old classics figures that I have. They are, I think, 7 inches.
Okay.
They're 7 inches. They're going to be $24.99 price point. So that Evelyn and Mossman will fit in more because they're more stylized. So they'll fit probably more in with my
Right.
classics, my old classics figures, not my Filmation figures. So I will be purchasing that Mossman and that Evelyn.
Okay.
Now the ugly is that Battle Cat. I can't get past. It's just wretched.
You know what? I agree with you on the bad and the good. Like the bad that He-Man and Skeletor. Like I was looking at him, like it just doesn't. The good, yeah, Mossman and Evelyn, 100%. And I do love the fact that they gave Evelyn two heads, and Mossman has like the giant hand.
Yep.
Battle Cat, when he's in Battle Cat form, yeah, ugly because the eyes just are weird.
Mhm.
But when he's Cringer, I kind of like the way like they gave him his eyes, like actually like emotion. So I don't know. I know we'll see. It's gonna be one of those things when I see it in hand, I'm like, pass. I want this.
That's true. And the thing is when they already did the original mock-ups of all of them, even Evelyn and Mossman didn't tell me. And when they showed the actual product, I was just like, actually, they don't look too bad. I like
Yeah.
all this. because that Mossman and Evelyn, they're basically a reimagining of what Evelyn and Mossman should look like. But I like it.
Yeah.
And I've also saw some animation stills of what Teela is supposed to look like. So the rumor is, it's no official word, but the rumor is to fill out that wave will be Beastman, Teela, Man at Arms, and Spikewar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an 8-figure wave, so they've already revealed 4 figures. Those will be the other 4 figures.
Okay. And then rounding off our masters discussion, Plunder. Do you have any cool origins Plunder, good sir?
I personally do not. Trying to think, the last things that I bought as far as origins go, I showed it off the last episode that I did. I showed off my Orko, the exclusive She-Ra I got from PowerCon from last year, and I think I did show off my Hordak and my Ninjor as well. So that's the last things that I have.
We got Ninjor. I've got Ninjor coming in, and I was able to, due to my trip to Austin, get these bad boys in very good condition. Rayman, who I love, and then Clam Champ just looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, and then I actually, if anyone's seen them, the little Eternia minis, have you seen those? Like
yeah. Are you looking for those? Because I've come across them a couple times.
I've got a few of them. I've got the He-Man, Skeletor, Evelyn, Ninjor, and Ram-Man. But because why not? I got the side display case, so I've got them in the displays.
Okay.
Yeah, so I might put a picture of that up. Just because, and the manager's like, yeah, sure, take them. I don't care.
Yeah, you got it in with the managers. They let you just take all kinds of like cross promo stuff all the time. I'm seeing you take home posters, and
I've got.
It's funny.
I got Star Wars. I got Master of the Universe, and the cool thing is I might put it up here somewhere, but you can actually the figures actually fit in there nicely. So I might just like display the figures in there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the Texas managers and your targets are a lot nicer than the California managers and my targets.
I get there late at night.
Out here, they'll spit on you to look at you.
Dude, now going from He-Man to another childhood property that we love, Turtles. And you can't see it, but down here I've got the sewer and the party wagon and 2 of the originals. But Super 7 is re-releasing.
What do I got? Let's see. Can I do it?
There we go.
There you go.
They're re-releasing their Playmate version of the Turtles, and I didn't get them the first time, so I kind of have to get them the second time.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. I've seen them in person, and they were amazing. So good. But we talked about this before the show. When they come out?
Well, it's Super 7, so I mean, like, probably like you'll get your product when the Earth and the Moon and the Sun are in a perfect isosceles triangle, and you have to give you gotta give like an organ as well, and then maybe Brian Flynn can snap his fingers and get a boat to come out from China and deliver our products. I've been waiting over a year almost for Wave 2 of Thundercats. Not quite a year, but like they announced it. And Wave 3 should have been shipping second quarter of 2021. Apparently, according to his last interview, Wave 3 is going to come out in July, and then Wave 2 should dovetail in August right after.
So 3 is coming out before 2.
It is because evidently they had some kind of delay with their factory, because the factory where they produce Wave 2 is where they produce Wave 1, and they also produce their Ultimates He-Man figures there as well. And I think one of them is where they produced Snake Mountain. I'm not sure. There's a lot of talk and noise as far as like what the big delay is with the Thundercats, and also the delay with the Turtles, because Wave 3 of, I think that's the one that has Donatello in it, and yes. April, maybe, yeah. That was supposed to have hit our doorsteps this month, May.
Damn. Okay.
He said probably July for that as well.
All right. And I was talking to Travis, and he mentioned something about a party wagon.
Playmates is reissuing the party wagon, the vintage party wagon.
That's right.
that was revealed by an Australian website called Pop Culture. They're very well known for getting those hard to find Funko Pops, but they also get other product as well. I think they get it from Malaysia, or where they produce a lot of the toys. And so we did both see that yesterday online. He collects actually the vintage turtles, and it is a vintage party wagon, so his will seamlessly fit in that.
Oh, nice.
I want a party wagon too, but as you notice, I collect the NECA
Yes.
cartoon. Again, I'm back with my my cartoon bullshit. But I love the cartoon, and so this is my buddy Donatello.
Right.
And sadly, like, he's just too big. He just won't fit
Yeah.
in the vintage party wagon. But current rumor is that NECA does have something to show for us for Comic-Con this year. Yeah, that's the vintage.
Yep.
That'll fit in the party wagon. Are you going to get a party wagon if you're able to secure a pre-order on that? Or do you have the original party wagon?
I've got the original party wagon.
Then you don't really need it. I no longer have mine.
My parents didn't touch any of my stuff. My parents like, no. We've heard too many stories. We don't want you, losing anything valuable.
That's very cool of your parents for that.
And luckily, my younger brother had no interest in any of this, so
yeah,
he was all about Power Rangers. So yeah, I got lucky.
We could segue on to what I collect then, the NECA Ninja Turtles. I do have Plunder, which I can't wait to show.
Ooh.
But yeah, so NECA's revealed they put up some pre-orders for Pizza Monster. What's shipping now is Mondo Gecko with Kerma.
Yes, I kind of want to find that.
Mondo Gecko, that's one of the characters where, like, I think he was in like 3 or 4 episodes of the original cartoon. Like, if I see it in Target, which maybe I will, maybe I might not, depends. If I see it, I might pick it up, but it's not one of those ones that I'm fiending to get. There was a couple ones that have just recently come out that I was fiending to get, and because of the good graces of yourself and Mr. Dave Story, friend of the chat.
Yes.
And I was able to secure both of those, and here's my plunder. So
yes.
We'll start with yours. This cool set.
Oh, dude.
War Turtles. And still to this day, Bobby, I have not been able to find this in Target. Like,
neither have I.
So the fact that you found one for me, it's huge. It's great. Like, I love the set. I don't know if I'm ever going to open it. I might just display it just like this. Every time that I walk around the apartment with it, Travis goes, "You could put that in my room where you found it." It's like, yeah, probably not, boss. Probably not. And I love the set. I mean, like, we'll talk about it for a minute. It comes with like a pigeon, comes with a boombox. Mikey comes with a skateboard.
Yeah, it's, dude, honestly, I almost, if I had a job, I would have told you, like, sorry, buddy, here's your money back. This is mine.
Well, I guess I should kind of be glad that you're poor then, huh?
Exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, that was really nice of you to pick that up for me. I appreciate it. That brought a smile to my face. And this is the set that Dave Story found for me in Target.
I have seen those, and they're really, really nice in person.
They are, yeah. That was really awesome. Like, he was in the chat, and he's just like, "Well, while I'm here, anybody need anything?" And I was just like, on a lark, I was like, "Well, can you check to see if they have the Frogs 2-pack?" They already found 2 sets. He got one for me and Mikey Vlad. So that's really cool of them. But then also, I was hunting a couple days ago, and I had seen 3 of those packs on the shelf, and I was like, well, I guess maybe the Frogs are going to become the new Splinter, Baxter, Stockman, and they're going to be, peg warmers. I don't care. I was like, I'm just.
I've only seen one Splinter.
You only ever saw that once? Oh, those were all over the place out here. So, like, that just goes to show me that NECA's distribution it's kind of wonky, because I've been at Targets. I don't see them anymore. They were obviously all bought up, but I've been at Targets, and one time I saw like 10 of those on a shelf. The Splinter pack, yeah, that's a lot. So I saw those. Saw the Rat King Vernon 2-pack a couple times. Saw the Zorak and Zarek, the Triceraton 2-pack.
Yeah, I saw those.
I saw that a bunch of times. That was actually with those frogs.
Yeah.
So if I could consistently see some NECA Turtle product on the shelf, that's pretty big. That's big news, and I don't have to order.
And dude, like, you can't find any of that here in Houston.
It's tough. Well, you found something. You found that.
I did. That was like, and strangely, it was like 9 o'clock at night, right before they closed. It was out on the shelf. So I guess someone like put it back.
Well, they say actually that's the best time to go, because like the NECA reps, is if you heard the stories online, like the Target employees can't stock NECA stuff. It has to be stocked by NECA reps. And the NECA rep who's employed by NECA goes around to all the local Targets, and then they go in the back and then they make the display like nice in the electronic sections of
Right.
Targets. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
The
will
last,
say.
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say. I will say if I find it, the Ace Duck,
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it. I don't know why, but I loved Ace Duck as a kid.
Is he in a 2-pack or is he a single?
I think he's a single.
Okay.
I didn't see who he was 2-packed with, but I mean, who's Mondo Gecko?
He's by himself. He's a deluxe. He comes with a little pack-in character called Kerma, which I believe she's oh no, I think she's a turtle. She's a snapping turtle or something like that.
Okay.
I honestly don't really remember the episode very well where he was introduced, but I think he's in 2 other episodes as well. Like I said, Mondo Gecko. If I see him, I'll probably get him. Excuse me, by the way.
Yeah,
But
yeah, no, you're good. No, for me, it was always the comic books, like the Adventures of Ninja Turtles.
yeah,
Like the kind of more cartoonish, but like also very adult.
yeah, the Eastman and Lingard comics were great.
Yeah, and so I would that's how I knew like really Mondo Gecko and Ace Duck and Manta Ray. Loved Manta Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Looked awesome. I really hope that Super 7 makes him next. All right, so then
is it Ray Fillet?
Yes.
Ray Fillet, they are actually doing. They announced that wave. The one with Krang, Ray Fillet. I forget the other 2 characters that are in it, but they did announce that. And I actually wanted Ray Fillet, but Super 7 raised their price, so now they're charging $49.99 plus tax and shipping for each character. I'm like, I can't spend $50 on a second. I wouldn't even say Ray Fillet is a secondary character. I'd say he's like a third, like C-list character. So I mean, he looks cool. I get him because like Randy Falk from NECA went on record saying he'll never make a Ray Fillet like from the animated series. So like the only way I can get him, I guess, is I got a Super 7 one. But you'll be waiting about 2.5 years before you get that problem.
Which is fine. All right, now for the momentous occasion for today, Marvel Legends. Hasbro dropped a bunch of stuff. Half we'd seen, half we've been speculating about. The first half was all Infinity Saga, which I know you pre-ordered some, but not all.
I pre-ordered actually like most of them. The only 2 that I didn't get is I didn't get the Iron Man because I already have enough Iron Mans that I could basically shake a stick at. And I didn't get the Obadiah. Is it Obadiah Stane or Obadiah Stone? Like, what's his name?
Stane.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't get him. I think he's Obadiah with the Ironmonger suit. Yep. I didn't get that either. Don't really like have enough love for that character, or whatever.
Fair enough.
But I did get a bunch, and right before that, I pre-ordered the Quicksilver. I would have rathered it. I would have rathered it be the one from WandaVision or the one from X-Men. But I'll take either Quicksilver because we need a Quicksilver in the MC universe.
True.
I did pre-order the Happy Hogan 2-pack.
Oh, nice.
I pre-ordered the Surtur from Ragnarok.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I pre-ordered the Captain Marvel Pepper Potts 2-pack or Rescue.
Yeah.
And then I also pre-ordered one other thing. I pre-ordered so much. Oh, the Captain America from Walmart as well.
Yeah. I will go and pre-order the Captain America and the Iron Man because I don't have any MCU Iron Man. I have 2 of the Captain Americas, and I don't need this Captain America, but
it looks good.
It looks really, really cool. Now, so and I gotta say, I gotta give him credit. Although, despite the fact that like 2 of the guys looked like they were coming like from a bunker in an undisclosed area, like I don't know what was going on with Hasbro today. The way that you and I both got all of them because mind-blowingly awesome. Age of Apocalypse Series 2 completely makes you forget about that crap Season 1 or Series 1. Thank God. We got Magneto, Rogue.
I don't mind it. I mean, Dark Beast is cool.
Yeah, I mean, Dark Beast is cool. I saw them in the clearance aisle at GameStop, and I'm like, oh, X-Men is cool. I do want Nate Grant. I do want Jean Grey. But like, we got Magneto with alternate heads. We got Rogue, Shadowcat, Sabretooth, Cyclops, which was amazing. Iceman, which looked awesome. God, I love that Iceman. It looked like they used the same plastic as they did with the hologram Iron Man. And then Legion, which, I mean, yeah, he starts everything with the Build-A-Figure being Colossus.
I mean, he's a boring looking figure, but the fact that we're getting a Legion figure is huge, because we have never gotten a Legion figure before, and Marvel Legends Toy Biz never did a Legion figure.
So and he comes with his, I like how they call it like his like shirt. I'm like, no, he was like an insane in a mental hospital. He had like the cut off sleeves and his bare feet, and he got the big old like, kid and play, high top fade.
He's known for that ridiculous hair.
Right. And then Build-A-Figure was an amazing Colossus. And like honestly, I've got the entire run of AOA. Like we've talked about this before, how we love this the miniseries. It was an amazing miniseries.
Great.
So good. And so now I might have to go back and get that Jean Grey to go with Cyclops. I still don't like the Weapon X. The Wolverine looked like garbage. I'm sorry, it did. It just looked like in hand looked bad. But that Sabretooth, so good.
Yeah, now you're gonna need Wild Child to go with it, because he comes with the leash for Sabretooth to.
I know.
See, what I just do is, since I'm an X-Men simp, obviously you can see behind me, you got my bad guys on one side, and you got my good guys on the other. Speaking of which, bad guys, Lady Deathstrike and Arcade's on their way from Target.
Nice.
Have them next week. They're gonna go behind me. Maybe if I lean that way, you could kind of see Juggernaut, Shadow King, got Omega Red here, Magneto, Mystique, Sabretooth, Emma Frost. Yeah, so like I just bought what I do for X-Men is I just buy everything. I just buy every single version, every single character, because you never really know like what one's going to be hot, what one's not going to be hot. I was kind of surprised. Like, were you surprised that they didn't include Storm or Havoc, or have a Build-A-Figure Holocaust or Mr. Sinister, because they were actually very relevant to the storyline as well?
They were. Honestly, after seeing how, I mean, honestly, it's a glow up from series 1 to series 2. Like the detail looks better, the sculpts look better. Honestly, in season, there's got to be a series 3, which would be I think a Holocaust Build-A-Figure.
You think we'll do a series 3, huh?
You know what? Honestly, I'm shocked we're getting a series 2 after how series 1 was like received.
Yeah.
But series 2 looks amazing. Like that Shadowcat, the Colossus, they all look amazing. Honestly, for series 2, I would like a Storm, a Quicksilver, a Nathan Essex,
Havoc,
Banshee, Havoc.
Yep.
And then like a Husk.
Oh, Gambit.
Yep. Gambit. And I want a Nightcrawler. I loved Excalibur. I thought it was really, and I love that Nightcrawler. And I don't know, like maybe
Excalibur.
Exactly. Speaking of Excalibur.
Yeah. So this finishing up with AOA. Like I don't know if they'll definitely do a series 3, but you know how they did that deluxe Apocalypse? Where they did him as a single. I can see them doing a Holocaust as a single.
I can see that too, because I do need because Holocaust was very vital.
Yeah.
To both that storyline and then when he came through with Exodus and Sugar Man.
Probably also have like maybe a baby Charles accessory too, because you know how Rogue and Magneto have the baby.
Oh, that's right.
They would probably have like a little baby Charles as an accessory.
Right, but dude, I that Cyclops looks so good. Like the Shadowcat that she comes with, like the Wolverine claws. It's fantastic. It's so good.
It's a dope line.
It is. Now, speaking from our wish list of series 3 and Nightcrawler with Excalibur, Kevin Wish, you got your
the Kevin Wish list, if you will.
Yes, there you go. Excalibur, we got some more little like it's like breadcrumbs. Like come on.
We got a sword. We got a blonde head today, which and we also got the what is his name? Lockheed.
Lockheed.
Sword. Yes, there's already a Lockheed. I think it's actually the same Lockheed that comes with my Kitty Pryde. I'm not sure if it's probably the same one.
Probably.
I think this is it's Kitty Pryde with her Lockheed wrapped around her. But so we're gonna more than likely we're gonna get an Excalibur 5-pack. I think it's gonna be the Amazon one that they do every year. Last year they did the Children of Thanos. The year before that they did Alpha Flight.
Right.
I think more than likely we'll get a 5-pack or maybe even a 6-pack of Excalibur. It's probably going to be K Pride and her, her with the mask on.
The blue.
Basically, like I'll even show you the picture. I got the picture on my phone because this is what I think they're going to do. It's going to be this deal right here.
Yeah, that's what we've talked about before. Yeah, it's gonna be that the Nightcrawler, the Captain Britain. The blonde hair is obviously Megan.
Yep.
Then Rachel, and then I know you've mentioned maybe a Pete Wisdom.
Yeah, I don't know that they'll do a Nightcrawler because we already got a Nightcrawler like not too long ago.
Yeah, no, I've got him. It was in the that was in the what way was that?
I think it was the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, because it was him, Gambit, and Beast.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Apocalypse or if it was Caliban. Might have been Caliban.
Caliban. It was because yeah.
But I don't see them reissuing this exact same Nightcrawler for Excalibur. Possibly they will. I don't know if they just want to do that as like a.
You know what? I call me crazy, but I could see them doing like an Alan Davis run with maybe like a Chris Pacheco Nightcrawler.
Maybe, yeah. Or they could possibly give them like a whole bunch of like different articulated, like better articulations. You could
Yeah.
do those kind of crazy poses. But for sure, we'll probably get Megan. I'd say a new Captain Britain because a lot of fans hate the Captain Britain that came with the.
I just didn't get it.
They hated it. I have it just in case we don't ever get another Captain Britain.
Right.
But I see them doing Captain Britain, probably like a Rachel Gray in her Hound look. And then I think Pete Wisdom, they would throw him in there because he joined Excalibur like not too long after the first 10 issues. So he was a part of Excalibur too.
Was he part of it that quickly?
I think after the first 12 issues he was.
Oh, yeah. All right.
If I'm not mistaken, I think issue 13 is when he appeared.
Oh, all right. Well, there we go. We also got now I know. Did you pre-order the Tigra?
That didn't go up yet. They're not 100%. They did show a mock-up of what she's going to look like. I will be getting her because she's West Coast Avengers, and also the one that they did way back when is just it doesn't hold up with like the modern articulation, the sculpting.
Right.
This looks silly. Like next to like these figures, like look at the face sculpt in this Kitty Pryde.
Oh, I know. I have her.
It's great.
In storage. I need to find her. And then finally, Trav and I did pre-order the Spider-Man. The Spider-Man Classics, Spider-Man 2099, and I mean, I love the storyline. Rick Leonardi's artwork was amazing, and the figure just looks fantastic. I mean,
yeah, it looks pretty cool. So the good news is that being roommates with him, he has that, and I got the Apocalypse coming, and so he doesn't have to buy the Apocalypse Wave, which I guess I get the shit end of the stick because I spent 160 on mine and he spent 20 on his. But whatever, So he's like, "Well, I got the Spider-Man figure." I was like, "Yeah, well, I just spent 160 bucks on the entire Apocalypse, the Age of Apocalypse Wave." But I mean, anything X-Men, I'm going to get it.
Oh yeah.
So he's just like, "Are you going to get the Excalibur box set, bro, when that comes out?" I was just like, "That's a dumb question."
You know me?
Yeah, I was like, look, all this X-Men stuff.
Yeah, right now, my X-Men shelf is quickly expanding because I'm clearing out my storage. So I'm moving storage units, and I'm like, ooh, I found my Marvel Legends. I got like my Phoenix and other Cyclops, and I'm like now I've got like 5 Wolverines and 3 Cyclopses and 2 Jean Greys, and like, of course, when the shirtless Wolverine goes on pre-order, I'll get him too. Why?
Oh yeah, the one that they teased the last time.
Yeah. Why? Because he'd be kind of cool to, have a beer in his hand messing with Colossus. Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
All right. So that was episode. Those is 30. 30?
Maybe. Sure.
31. I think we're 30. I think we're on 30. Wow. Maybe 30 or 31. We're not entirely sure. I probably shouldn't have said that. Oh well. All right. So final grade. What are your whiskeys for the Marvel Legends?
My whiskeys for the Marvel Legends says I'm going to give it 4.
Okay.
Because they finally talked about stuff I care about, which is why I give it 4. with the exception of the 3 3/4 vintage X-Men, I like it's not all X-Men, it's some X-Men stuff,
Yeah.
but the 3 3/4, I guess Secret Wars with minifigures, which you know, I'm not going to collect another scale. They already got me at the, you know, Marvel Legends. Like, you know, I see what Hasbro's doing. They're basically trying to drink from both sides of the well, same way that Mattel was doing with the He-Man figures. They got the minis, they got the loyal subjects. I was like, no, I choose a scale, and I just basically just stick with that, and that's all I collect because it gets to be a lot. It's too much. Don't, you know, space is an issue, cost is an issue.
Space is, yeah, I
Huge.
agree.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I have seen those minis at Target,
Hmm.
and I've had like the Captain America and Iron and the Iceman in my hands because they are really cool looking. They do look like the ones we had when we were kids. I've got the old school like Captain America, Toy Biz Marvel from like '84
Hmm.
in plastic. That Captain America and Storm looked really really nice.
We do. I had the Secret Wars when I was a little kid, but
But like you said, like you've got me. Like I've already got the Marvel Legends. That's the same reason why I don't do the vintage collection for Star Wars. I've got the Black Series. I'm good.
mm-hmm.
However, I've got a really good paying job. Then after we talk, revisit that. But for now,
I, just the way that people collect things. Like if your only sole thing is just Marvel, then yeah, absolutely get every scale.
Agreed.
But I mean, clearly looking behind me, this is basically like an 18th of my collection that you're seeing behind me. Like that's just out of the box. I mean, I feel like I live in a toy store. I can't be buying like minis of like this, that, the other, and then also buying like the giant Rotocast. Like
My office is a toy store.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've got this. I got my normal setup. Like, yeah, and it's we would. You're right. We would 100% buy if we had like if it was like money wasn't an option, space wasn't an option. Dude, like I would just be like, like through Target.
Yeah, I would too, probably. Most stuff. I mean, like if it's just something I'm completely not interested in, and like say the Hugin, which I don't know anything about it.
Which one?
It's spelled BAQU. No.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Hugin, I don't know what that is. Most wrestling figures I'm not into. The Jurassic World, Jurassic Park stuff that the designer series that they got coming out looks pretty good. Like the Jeff Goldblum figure and Dr.
Those are nice. I've seen them like
but like Jurassic Park just is like I'll go see the movies, but it's not really like my jam. Kind of like how I am about Star Trek. I've watched every Star Trek movie, just wouldn't collect the figures.
Yeah.
It's just like for me, a property really has to resonate with me to buy the product.
Agreed.
Yeah, Star Wars. Like one thing, kind of jealous of Trav's Black Series collection because I would love to have a Black Series collection because I do love Star Wars, but it's just like I got into it late in the game. I just have just the basics. I got Luke, Leia, Han, C-3PO, R2-D2, Chewbacca, Lando.
I don't even have Chewie yet.
Yeah, I mean, if you just buy, just for me, like I was just like I had to make a plan. I was like, nope, just have some representation on my shelf of the main good guys, the main bad guys. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm not going to buy like Snaggletooth or Reese, which is one of the Jabba's dudes that's got the 3 eyes and he kind of has a face. I'm not going to buy him because I have him in 3 3/4, but
well, that's like me and Transformers. Because I got Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the Hasbro unboxing. I did that one. And like, all right. So then I got Hot Rod and Grimlock.
And
I'm like, all right. Only ones I'll get next will be either Bumblebee, Optimus, and I'll get Slug.
Okay.
The Slug was really cool, and I had the Slug. The original one looked awesome. Other than that, like
he used to be called Slag, but they can't call him Slag anymore because it's got negative connotations in British.
Oh, that's what I thought it was weird.
He was called Slag, the Triceratops, but now they changed his name to Slug because they can't say Slag.
Gotcha.
And you do realize, Robert, they're going to do the other 3 Dinobots, right?
I know.
So you'll probably be
I'll be getting them.
Yeah, you'll be getting those.
You'll be getting them.
You're going to be getting those.
It's like Hasbro's a great pusher. It's like here,
They
some
are.
merch.
They're plastic drug dealers.
They really are. And you know what?
We're addicts. We're
We're addicts.
addicts.
We love
I
it.
mean, I went and spent $175 today, and I plan on spending some more money with Hasbro before the year's out. I can't wait for my giant Sentinel that I got, the HasLab Sentinel.
Oh, you did get that.
I did, yeah. That's supposed to ship at the end of August, beginning of September.
Well, when you get that, we'll have you on. We'll redo another episode because I want to see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about build, because I'm gonna use that as my master mold, and I'm going to probably build like a little chair for him to sit on and spray paint it silver, and I'm gonna see if I can find like little suckers or plugs to put on the side of his head.
That'd be nice.
That makes it look like he's like spitting out smaller versions of Sentinels,
I
which
I found my Build-A-Figure Sentinel, and I'm about to put that on the shelf in a little bit.
should.
Yes,
That's really dope. Yeah, it's he's a rare one, that Build-A-Figure Sentinel.
That was my first Build-A-Figure, and it's my favorite because I could flip people off with it. It was great. You walked in my apartment, and he was just there giving you the bird. Like, good Sentinel. Good Sentinel. All right. So that was our episode for Masters of the Universe, Ninja Turtles, Marvel, our plunder, what's coming, what we're gonna get. As always, I'm your co-host, Bobby Bear, and today has been a wonderful, wonderful episode with Kevin Wish and his wish list, if you will.
Kevin Wish list.
And we will see you in the toy aisle.
We will see you in the trail, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.